probably should have saved, but you know what? I don't think I have a lot of ammo. Let's see what this root thing is. Fuck! Get away from me! Holy fuck, bro. I didn't think I even had to kill those guys. I just did it. Okay. So now we're over here, and I think that's... No! He was the one shooting everything, huh? What's that? It's a med kit. No, please, bro, don't be dead, bro. Oh god, it's Harrison. He's dead. He must have been attacked by those... Wait, no, he was shot. Harrison. I'm so sorry. Harrison James. ID number 05061. Date of birth January 12th, 1965. Firearms expert. I tried to stop him coming to Crow, but he really wanted to help. It's Harrison James. He was put on the Edward Crow missing persons case. I tried to stop him coming to Crow Country, but he really wanted to help. Wait, what? It's Harrison James. He was put on the Edward Crow missing persons case. I guess he's back down the ground. No, I don't need to go back. Man, they really killed him off for no reason. Like, it didn't even feel like he was gonna die. Also, the other lady died too. If you were here, the attorney lady, Julie, I think her name was. It's a bag, just a grumble old sports bag. It seems familiar how there's something inside there. Handgun ammo. That's actually what I needed. Yeah, he will pay for this. I must have to talk with Edward. Why does he care so much about what's happening? Just when I thought there was no more puzzles, there's more puzzles! The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any spark tends to set off the oil that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack to disperse the oil, the flame should go out. It's time I end this once and for all. Pipes. The fuck is he here for? Tolman, I can't let you. Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James, the police detective. I know who he is. I'm sorry about him. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures. He was shot with a gun. Shit. Do you know who did it? I think he's probably got a good idea. Okay, this is obvious. Okay, so let me stop it right here. This is obvious what's gonna happen. He's gonna die right now because he's right next to a vent, like every classical horror movie. He's in front of a vent. Marvin, you! Look, kid, this is nothing personal, okay? Put down the gun, Tremble. And then what, huh? Go home, forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit. I know, I am too. But Mara is not, so leave her out of it. She knows way too much, too. You think she won't rat us out? Hell, she tried. She was getting really chatty with that pretty boy officer. I tried to stop him before coming. I kept telling him to leave. Well, he didn't leave, did he? And neither did you. And now it's too late. What was that? No idea. Bullshit. If this is some sort of trick, I ain't... He just falls off? Where am I? Julie, you're alive! Julie? Hey! What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you if you help me out of this thing. Oh gosh, sorry. I thought Julie died. I was so sad. Tallman, would you give me a hand? Sure. Julie, I thought you came out of the boat ride and you were gone, but there was blood. Something grabbed me and dragged me backwards into the vent. How was that? What was it? Whatever it was, there are several more of them hiding out in the pipes. It was pitch black in there so I could hear them, smell them. And what, they tried to kill you? No, most of it shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you like to call it. Sounds about right. What do you mean? They're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Mara, you haven't introduced me. Oh, right, sorry. Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crowe. Tolman, this is Julie Byrne. She's a lawyer. She was hired by Marshall family, Ilian Marshall's family. I see. What are you two doing down here? Someone's been killed, shot, police officer. Goodness me. Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? I'll come with you. I have an experience with this kind of thing. Good, okay, thanks, Mara. Something else Natalie Crowe is waiting for in Edward's office. Would you see how she's doing? Crowe's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love the chance to talk to her, actually. You're not. One last thing, Arthur Moreau. He's out in staff parking lot near in my white Fiesta. Would you please check on him too? I left him alone way too long. Of course, we could do that too. Thank you. Mara, what are you going to do? I'm going to do what I came here to do. We'll be waiting for you by the car, okay? Okay? Thanks. Come on along, Mr. Tolman. We have got lots to do. Damn, this is really just summing up. But what is the whole, like, point? It's being held in place by two chains. Unhook it. Why is Crow so, like... Why does he just give him up? He's... Interesting. So this pool... It's so clean. It's a spring. I really probably shouldn't. Good, that feels better. I didn't realize how filthy I was. I'm so fucking dead because I touched that. I remember they kept talking about the pool. But like, wait. Like, maybe that just healed me. I don't know. What is this ladder of longness? Why is it so depressing? Is this the end? There's no like ending, it's just this. Is this just a symbolism that the ladder is this long, or is it actually this long of a ladder? I feel like it's just symbolism. Because there's no point of the ladder being this long if you just make an elevator. You get tired pretty quick trying to hang on after a while. Set of photos taped on the wall, taped on the wall. Look, I'm pretty sure it was just an like exaggeration. Natalie Crowe, Edward Crowe's daughter, told me the engineer Crowe put in the charge the root excavator. Next one, photo of me. When did it take this? Julie Brown, the lawyer hired by Aline. Marshall's family. Arthur Mole, a teenager who wanted to be a photographer for the guests. Oh, what the fuck? I got a random fucking threat neutralize. Why am I getting threat neutralize shit? Stop. Marvin Trouble, he was responsible for Crow's fake gold mine. Douglas Pike, he was in charge of building the actual theme park. And finally, Harrison James, he was a police officer sent to look for Edward Crow. Wraps up the story. It's been left on hook. It's a box of shotgun shells. Collection of staff memos. Pieces of paper. Someone written something here, but I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. I'm assuming he was just talking to the beans. Let me just check the computer thing. I feel like it did kind of get me at the idea. Railroad room and this dungeon now need a security. Yeah, it wasn't really linked. It's just kind of like, I guess I put 1 and 2 together. I'm not going to be able to open this myself. So I'm nowhere on this map now. I'm just down below. Bunsen burner. I remember using this at school. It's bright blue flame, fire is crackling soft. I made my own save, that's funny. It's a curtain. Hazmat suit. For Natalie. I won't open it. It's a microwave. It's a medkit. He's probably fucking dead, bro. It's covered in fine layers of dust. I guess he's not wearing it anymore. It's a bed. This is where my crust must have been sleeping. The sheets are stained with blood. He's probably been infected, that's why. He probably used to wear it all the time, but he just gave up on the idea. He was probably fucking transforming slowly, infected. Set of vials. 5 vials, each one with the same pale green liquid inside. I don't know what they're for. I'll leave them alone. I'm curious. It's a collection of video game tips. I'm curious what the end result's gonna be. It's a shower. There's a lever. Hold it. Elevator. Relatively simple way to get up to the surface. It doesn't work anymore because someone driven a fire axe to the control panel. It's an elevator. Should I talk into it? Talk. Mr. Crow? I'm here. I'm in your lab. Hello, Elaine. Open the door. I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I've laid out on the counter. Why? Please. Fine. Set fire 5 vials with green liquids. There must be. Take. I'll put down the other objects I'm carrying. Wait, no. What? I don't want to get rid of my weapons. Left in their place all the other items I've collected. The police ID card I took from Harrison James. The bronze key given to me by a fairy, the crane candle I found in the safe, the ruby gemstone that was hidden in the painting of a demon, the chain I took from the neck of a mechanical spawn, the mask I excavated from the block of a resin, a trident I took from the witch's cauldron, a silver key that was hidden in the Neptune's palace, a data disc I got from the change machine in the arcade, an acid bottle I took from the cell in the dungeon, a golden key I found trapped inside of a fairy's head, a battery I pulled from the stomach of the robotic mermaid. Good times. I was about to say, those were good times. Yeah, I'm already feeling nostalgic and stuff. Should I talk to it? Miss Girl, I have the vials. Open the door. Stand back. He has to be infected. He's probably just a blob of mass. I'm sorry? So these are the bean, but what is it? He looks not too good. He looks gross. Elaine Marshall, Edward Crow. How long has it been? 2 years? We never met before. No, I mean since you became infected. 2 years. 2 years since I shut the park. This was the person that got hurt? Damn, I didn't realize. I didn't put 1 and 2 together. I didn't think this should be related to that. I like fucking thing. She was the one that got hurt by the guest, quote unquote, in the prison cell, and then she got infected. But what did that infection do to her? Elaine. So her name was Elaine the whole time. I'm glad you came back. Why would I give a shit? I would offer you a drink, but what are you now, 18? Not quite. And yet you made it all the way down here. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad. Tired. They can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse. Of course. I must say I'm relieved that they let you out of the hospital long enough to... They didn't. I escaped. I see. You really are determined. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume? No. I came because I want to tell you something face to face. I need to know. Go on. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. But I didn't realize you have it too? The same infection? Of course, anyone who's been exposed to the guests will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in the holding cell up at the ground level so we could monitor him more easily. The holding cell there, that's where I was attacked. Yes, bringing the guests up to the surface proved to be a mistake. But you look worse than I do. I am simply further along. My continued exposure to the guests have accelerated the process. Continued exposure? Your body escapade today. It may prove to have similar effects for you. Oh god. It looks bad. What is it like when it gets that bad? I shall not lie to you. Elaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay for your medical fees? Yeah, they're holding you accountable since I was injured in your park. But you never paid them. My lawyer tries to talk to you. My lawyer is trying... Oh, so she did dye her hair on purpose. My lawyer is trying to take you to court over it. Yes, this would be a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. Wait. But there is a cure. I made one. How? I had to reverse engineer it. I've been studying the highly infectious bacteria on the dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise that your doctors were stumped. Those vials from your lab? Yes, you have the cure on 1 person at this very moment. 5 vials enough to cure 5 people. 5? Harrison, Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. Well, this is simple. I will cure... It's simple. I'm not going to cure Crow because he was a fool. I would have not cured Tolman, if it wasn't for the fact that I had 5. So that leaves me, you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people. You didn't make enough vials. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. Well, you understand where we are now? You call it the pool? Correct, and protruding from its depths the 7 roots. What's left of them after years of cutting them up, harvesting them for gold? Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway. And the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerge here. Why are they so messed up? Because I have spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. I don't understand. The pool still works technically, but thanks to me, it's really malfunctioning. You see, the roots are kind of a calibrating antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those who have traveled through the pool. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from, the guests? What's the other side of the pool? You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutation of the guests. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble human at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But the first guest who emerged from the pool at all that time ago, he was the least mutated. No. Yes, Elaine. He could speak. Just barely. He told me who he was and why he had come. I wrote it down word for word on a little piece of paper. And then I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may not understand why I'm choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought. You're going through the pool? Hold on your hand. What? Take it. Little piece of paper. Obtain a paper. Now that it's in your hands, I am going to go through the pool. You'll be mutated. I'll kill you. A fitting end. Perhaps if I'm lucky, I may get against what lies on the other side. I have one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If for any reason I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me. But if I re-emerge from the pool, I will no longer I'll be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. Interesting. Oh, that's supposed to be a boss fight now because he went in there now. Yep. She fucking mutated, but so much for wanting to. He turns up left. I'm gonna kill you. Looks like he mutated too much. Ow! Why the fuck did he go in there and now he turned evil? I mean, I know it said he was gonna... Ah! No! Elaine. It's... Shut up. I don't want to know. Elaine, you promise. Kill. Yeah, okay. It's over. There's only one thing left to do. I mean, it's kind of dark. But what's on the other side? I want to know. I mean, that was pretty interesting. Honestly, that was staring into the flames. I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. I didn't read the letter, and maybe it won't. I wanted to read. I didn't see the paper. I kept talking to him. I should have read the paper first. I didn't read the paper. Ah! Maybe everything will be okay. I don't know. I feel part of me is empty inside, knowing that what I did was nothing but disappointments. Greed killed the man. But how could a man know what would happen when they found something? What were they supposed to do not knowing this, though? They didn't know about the fucking thing. They just saw an opportunity and they took it. Maybe they should have explored it more and researched before they did it, because it was a sentient thing. But maybe he didn't. I should have fucking read the paper, though. Pissed me off I didn't read it. Yeah, we could read it now. Oh, Crow. Oh, Crow. Now the next game is on the other side. Happens the same thing. Results. 45 heals used, hints spent 4, secrets found 15, lives used 0, final rank A. An A! What about an S? And they die? I mean, I guess because they use like hints and healed. Bonus items, grow bar, grenade launcher. Haha, get the joke. Crow Quest. Crow Crystal are now high on. Can you find and shoot them all? Crow Quest is turned off. Shut the fuck up, bro. Typical Resident Evil fucking thing. Shooting. Fuck. Can I see the... Can I see the last thing? Okay, now I can. A small piece of paper given to me by Edward. It's folded in half. Open. 2106, uninhabitable, ruin, became 1988, last chance, warn, stop, change. Interesting. So 2106 is the year. They're saying that it's gonna be ruined in 2106, uninhabitable, ruin, become 1988, last chance, warn, stop, change. And it didn't work out. Fuck. But warn you about what though? The infection? The bacteria? Or did that only happen because they transformed? I don't fucking know, bro. But that was, bro. Holy fuck, bro. I mean, that's a fucking game. Minus the fact that, I was lost for a while with the puzzles and shit. You guys are not gonna see that on YouTube. Honestly, it was a really good game. Was I scared? Not necessarily. Creeped out, weirded out by the idea. Was perplexed, but it didn't do that thing where it never answered your questions. Led you on to this idea, and it kept you following this story, and it didn't really leave you hanging, right? You kind of put 1 and 2 together. Okay, these things were human once or something along those lines. Crow's responsible for this. There's 2 individuals are helping him out. One is the person who's financing it and making money off it. The other one is the one who's construction and the fucking making. Like, by the way, the Truman guy, the Tollman guy, whoever his name was, the fucking hardhead guy was making all those stupid puzzles. I digress. It told you who everyone was essentially, and didn't leave you out who and why they were there. But it kind of followed tropes and then did the opposite of what the trope was supposed to do. Like you meeting up with that guy in the beginning, finding the reporter who's hurt, and I'm assuming like everyone assumed that he was gonna die, but he didn't. He lived. Until later, you find out everyone's affected who was been in contact, but you gave him the cure. You also find out about what this where this gold was coming from. So essentially, it was a portal of some sort. How did it get there in the first place? I don't know. But based off the paper, it's implying that the people came from the future to warn them about changing or stopping something from happening, whether it be destroying that big 5-6 root thing or tentacle thing, or maybe they built that and transported it there. I don't know what the whole thing is. Where they're warning about changes they're making as a society or changes they're doing towards the roots, cutting them up and making it worse, I really don't know. I just don't know. That's like those types of games. That's always gonna be the case where it's like you gotta imply it to yourself what you think happened, and I can appreciate that, and I like those about that game. To me, it seems that they're warning about the bacteria because there's no implications of any sort. There's an impending doom that's gonna happen in 2106 that's gonna make it inhabitable, impossible to live, or unbearable, so they have to come back and warn people, which is why they kept sending people. Either they're trying to save themselves or they're trying to warn them by fucking just throwing as many people they can and seeing who will make it. Now, why did it turn into monsters? Like the guy said, because they've been cutting it short and short and making it worse and making them into a mutated bunch, and they became hostile or aggressive because their minds are shattered into pieces, causing them to be these monsters. We could tell this happened because fucking crows started attacking us. They're aggressive. But they all had an infection. I don't know if that's what killed them or if what they've done as a society killed them, like global warming, overusing plant material, life, stuff like that. But the aesthetic was nice. Typical indie game. They usually follow that aesthetic. PSX, PS1. Good. Story was great. I love the story. It was interesting. The humor was there. Wasn't overused. Wasn't bad. Because sometimes they like to be very what's it called, current with the jokes, and very like I don't know, like self-aware. It wasn't so self-aware enough. It was funny when, like, at the end you reviewed all the items that you've gotten. That's funny. I can appreciate that. And there's like little jokes that kind of just poke fun at like situations and typical things that games do. It didn't even acknowledge that there was fucking trash cans had fucking weapons, kicking a vending machine. So you just gotta kick it once and it drops it. Violence solves every problem. Stuff like that was really good. It was funny. Humor was there. It didn't need to be excessive or anything. It was perfect. The atmosphere was there. Creatures were cool. The weapons, I wish I had them better, but you know what? Puzzles were nice. Puzzles were nice. Probably need a little tweaking here and there because it was kind of confusing. I feel like the grave one, a lot of us over fucking looked at, and the train one was probably a little bit confusing. But overall, traversing the map was not that bad. I give this game for what it was. Gameplay wise, story wise, this is kind of hard. I give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, you should play this game because you will enjoy it. If you're looking for something good, this is a game you'll play. 8 out of 10. The 2 points I gave out because there are some parts that felt traversing can be sometimes a pain. Puzzles were a little bit annoying sometimes. And like I didn't get the weapons like when I needed them, right? I got it last second, which I guess could be my fault. And there's like some type of like, I can't really describe it story-wise. The story was fine, but it's just, how do I describe it? I guess the story felt predictable to an extent. Not predictable. I was gonna say that maybe because the story was kind of given to you, the whole plot was there, that maybe it kind of just, I already figured it out, right? Okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, that's what happened. Now, obviously, Crow was probably infected the fuck up, right? So that's kind of predictable. But it's not a bad thing. The 2 points is probably just the gameplay wise, and then I kind of wanted a little bit more. There's probably something missing with the story, a little bit more of a reach. But 8 out of 10. For me personally, 8 out of 10. I can't really give you a descriptive why, but it's 8 out of 10. But yeah, I appreciate it. Good game. I got me one like surprise face because I fucking didn't realize I was that fucking character lane. I wasn't the point. Mirror was actually someone else. Probably had a fake ID this whole time then, apparently. But yeah. 8 out of 10. I can't wait to play another game like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those who stayed and watched, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the sub, these follows, everything, any tips, anything, everything, all that shit. Perfect. Love it. More games like this, I will play. More. Play this game if you haven't. Unless you watch the whole game, then you're obviously spoiled. But if you haven't, you skip to the end, recommend everyone this game. Give it some love. Support this indie dev. Support them. Unless they're not an indie dev. I don't know. Support them. I will check them out. I'm probably going to follow them. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those who stay to watch, much love. Those who drop by, thank you so much. I will upload this game into parts on YouTube. You guys can enjoy it there and absorb that nutrients of that value. Will I stream again next week? I don't know. Will I upload consistently? I don't know. But I will keep playing and I won't stop. And that's all. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I got that infection. I got that bacterial infection. I got bronchitis. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. That's it for me. I'll see you on the next side. The other side of the portal. Peace.